Are you ready to transform your pool into a stunning oasis? At Mainland Pool Service, they're a family-owned business committed to keeping your pool looking pristine all year round. They believe that pool care should be proactive, not reactive, which is why their skilled team handles everything from routine cleaning to complex issues with precision. They prioritize clear communication and personalized solutions to exceed your expectations. Join the Mainland Pool Service family today and experience the difference their expertise and dedication can bring to your relaxation retreat. Contact them now at mainlandpoolservice.com.
Jeff Dunham, Artificial Intelligence, his all-new tour.
Just a ham. You're the other white meat.
How can you be so smart on one hand and so stupid on the other? Well, you're half of it.
I realize I could have avoided all this years ago with one simple word. I do not. Silence!
Don't miss a Memphis. Friday, April 10th, FedEx Forum. Tickets on sale Monday, September 29th at jeffdunham.com.
Get ready, Grizzlies fans. It is time for the Surfside Can Shuffle. Can you keep up with the cans and find Mac the Crab?
Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
Each challenge is unique, so each game plan is customized to identify opportunity and the path to victory. It's true in basketball, it's true in banking. Grizzlies Checking from Pinnacle with personalized planning and advice. Play hard, bank easy. Open a Grizzlies checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by May 30th, and you could receive a $200 direct deposit bonus into your account. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
25 years of history. Going back to where it all started. B2K is back. The Millennium Tour presents the Boys for Life Tour. Wow, wow.
I ain't impressed cause ain't none of them at all.
Boys for Life. Also starring Pretty Ricky, B5, Young Jock, Crime Mob, A. Marie, and Franchise Boys. April 26th, FedEx Forum. Tickets available at Ticketmaster. Presented by the Black Promoters Collective.
New Amsterdam Vodka is an official partner of the Memphis Grizzlies. It's the only exceptionally smooth vodka that is 5 times distilled, 3 times filtered, and rated 93 points. New Amsterdam believes wins big and small become legendary when you celebrate them with your crew. So here's to the blue, white, and gold, the Memphis grit and grind, and reliving winning moments big and small with Tennessee's favorite basketball team. New Amsterdam Vodka. Find your wins.
Did you see that hockey goal from the Russian Hockey League? We're going to come right in front of the table and we're going to recreate.
We're going to recreate the moment. Rolls around. Do it. Go, let's go!
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item, whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Live from downtown Memphis, this is the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
Here we go. It's noon on GrindCityMedia.com. It's Chris Vernon Show. Welcome. It's a Wednesday, April 8th, 2026 edition of the show. Today on the show, we are one day away from the Masters starting. They're playing in the par 3 contest today in Augusta. We'll have our updates starting tomorrow. A ton of stuff has gone on in the NBA, and I was reading this morning, 18 of 20 playoff spots still to be decided. We'll talk about what took place last night. We'll get to all the news and notes of the day. Jessica Benson from the Jessica Benson Show joins us on Wednesdays. It's beautiful out. Smile. Let's do it. Turn it up! Yeah. Hope everybody's having a good day. All right, bunch of stuff to get to on the show today. The Grizzlies are in Denver, Colorado, where they are going to be playing against the Nuggets tonight as they have 3 games left. There was a full slate of the NBA last night. As I mentioned, there's tons to be decided as we are now to the very last week of the season in the NBA, and everything will be wrapped up by Sunday. A couple super interesting articles that I do want to get to. Also, some other news that I want to get to on the show today. As I mentioned, Jessica Benson's going to be joining us as she does on Wednesdays. Before I get to anything, I'll welcome John Roser to the show. John Roser, a.k.a. the Cologne Ranger, the Body Spray Bandit, Senior Sack. Johnny Backpull, Johnny Bearcat, the Grim Roser, John Asparagus, Johnny Neck Carb, John Lance. He's Dr. Thunder. He's John the Polluter. He's John Sweeney. Hello, John.
What up?
Devin Walker's here. He's the microphone mangler, Senor Quasadilla, Mr. Math. Navajo Joe, the reporter, the photographer. He's Sir Hiss. He's Walker 93.
I know. I've come up with a new rule as the mayor of sports that if you get caught with your ass crack out at a sporting event, like our boy GoFed go crazy, you should be banned from the arena. If you get caught with your whole ass cheek being exposed,
yeah, that happened last night at a baseball game.
Yeah, from sporting events.
Hey, I agree.
Especially if all you do is like bend down and like your entire pants like fall around your ankles.
Why
That's
are
tough,
you free balling at a baseball
we're not
game?
We're not gonna play that on the air, but it did happen last night.
Can't play it?
We can we play it? I don't know.
Jaylon, play the video.
Yeah, I think you need to play it, Jaylon.
At least you can't see his face.
Yeah, I mean, look, it was on TV. I mean,
so like you can't even see his face in the video. So if the dude pops up and says, "Hey," like,
I thought it was a chick.
Oh, it was a chick?
I thought it was.
Bro,
I don't know.
It was a dude free balling, bro.
Yeah. I don't know.
Jalen, play the video.
Dude,
bro.
there was
a foul ball
a big
and a broadcast went absolutely silent last night. I mean, this is just tough. It's a tough moment.
Man, that's tough.
Yeah, it was a tough moment last night at the game. All right, a couple local things that I do want to mention very quickly. The first of which is, you know, we've obviously talked a lot throughout the college basketball season about Penny Hardaway and Penny Hardaway coming back to coach the team next year. There have been announcements on assistant coaches. There have been announcements on getting a general manager, et cetera, et cetera. But possibly the biggest announcement is a kid that I've talked about a lot on the show, Fred Smith from Briarcrest, who is a two-time Mr. Basketball and was very close to having like 2,000 points, 1,500 rebounds, and 500 assists, like just crazy statistical output. Played in 4, had 2 runner-ups for the state championship and 2 state championships, including this past year playing for John Harrington at Briarcrest. The kid has said his announcement is going to be tomorrow. Penny Hardaway has been omnipresent alongside at Fred Smith's games, et cetera, and certainly he's one of the few guys that is in elite level talent, because word on the street is that there are some of these kids that are like in that sophomore class, et cetera, that may be going to prep schools elsewhere, right? Like, I mean, and that has been the case of a lot of kids. Cello Jackson, who was here, who was playing at FACS, who was an elite level prospect, went off and played elsewhere. And there's a bunch that go to do the prep schools or go play for some of the national schools. Fred is one that stayed here, right? And so it's a Memphis kid, born and bred, who has been playing at a local school and has had great success there. And he is going to be making his announcement. And so fingers crossed, right, that Penny Hardaway could get that one, because it has been a long time since we have had a Memphis kid. Certainly, I guess you'd probably have to go back to like maybe Austin Nichols and Nick King, that crew with. I'm talking about came here. Like that guy, Elliot Williams ended up coming back after he was at Duke, right? He first went to Duke, and we've had some of the kids, and Jeremiah Martin obviously.
Leslie went to North Carolina,
right? But I mean. There's always been something intensely special about Memphis kids, playing for the University of Memphis and wearing that on their chest. But anyway, that announcement is going on. And then another thing that I do want to mention, just in regards on the local front, is, one of our favorites on the show is our buddy Jack Hampton. And there I am scrolling through this morning. Yeah. And I see Jack Hampton's video, which featured Devin Walker
I was in
the video.
Yeah.
I want to show people this by our buddy Jack Hampton. This video is awesome, and I was in absolute shock and awe when I saw the Simmons Bank stuff, the Simmons Bank Stadium stuff. And I guess I have not paid enough attention as to what this thing is going to look like. But our buddy Jack Hampton put this video up this morning of the Liberty Bowl, and I was like, whoa, is this going to be awesome? And certainly it looks to be so. Possibly.
Play the video, Jalen. Play the video.
Oh, wow. Unbelievable.
You can't play the video?
I don't know.
You sent it to him?
Yeah, of course I sent it to him forever ago. It's his fault. He's saying it's my fault.
He said,
wow,
my bad.
This is real. This is real Devin Walker revenge.
To make their stadium smaller, and it might be the smartest move in college football, because not only is it under budget, but it solves every single G5 problem. See, for the last half century, the Liberty Bowl held 60,000 people. That's the same capacity as Soldier Field, Allegiant Stadium, and 4 different SEC venues. So obviously, the Tigers' #1 issue was attendance. but they wanted an actual long-term solution that involved more than just removing seats. That's why this season they're opening a new 6-level stadium tower that features a suspended kitchen, executive suites, and a party plaza. Because despite losing 15,000 seats, they're increasing premium revenue, which directly raises the NIL budget. This gives more resources to coaches, players, and the athletic department as a whole, so they can reach their ultimate goal of joining a new conference. Now here's an updated look at the renovations, and they're expected to finish by this August.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
Is that right?
What?
I did not realize this is going to be finished by August.
Oh yeah, no, it's pretty much over. Yeah, if you drive
the renovations are going to be.
It was supposed to be done by last year.
Yeah, it's supposed to be done by last year.
Because they're supposed to have the Chris Brown concert.
Yeah, and Chris Brown's like, yo, I ain't performing with a hole in this.
And I didn't realize the party plaza.
Yeah,
that is great.
Yeah.
So people are just going to be able to stand up there and hang out and watch the game.
Get lit and watch some Tiger football. Man.
Oh, I got excited. Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, whoa, that looks actually awesome.
I mean, I love that too. It'll stop.
Have you been over there recently? I got to drive by.
I was over there for when I went to the junior EYBO, and it looked dope as a mug.
From outside?
Yeah, I took a photo of it, and I posted it, and it looked good. It looked good from the outside. Like, it looks like...
You haven't been inside it?
No.
We got to go over there and check it out.
Yeah.
Walking there,
because is that renderings, or was that actual pictures?
Which part? The pictures from the inside?
Yeah. That's all renderings. That's all renderings.
Nobody's posted photos from the inside.
And that party plaza is all rendering.
Yeah,
that's all renderings. They're okay.
Yeah.
Well, but then that one from the outside. I mean, he said it. Look, August is what? We only got a couple of months. All right, we got 4 months.
Yeah. And the spring game is next week, so I mean, it won't be done next week.
I don't know. I just didn't think it was that far along. We just see those pictures of Charles Huff out there looking like a worker?
He had the hard hat on. That's what I'm saying. You can't. Jack Hampton couldn't get the hard hat. That's why he couldn't get inside there to see it all.
The same people that build the McDonald's, bro. You know, when you see McDonald's just pop up anywhere.
Shut up.
You ever seen construction on a McDonald's, bro?
Never.
Exactly.
Never.
They hired the same people that did that.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you this. I watched that video and I was like, you know what, man? This is actually going to look awesome. If that is the way it is going to look, and that's the way it's set up with the 6-level, the 6 tiers on one side, and then that huge open area, like I like the party plaza idea.
Yeah,
that's good.
That's kind of like from remember the UFL team had that as a what's the team that Johnny Manziel played for?
Because the view from it's good.
Yeah, it's dope.
I think also great ticket selling area for concerts too.
Oh,
You keep talking about concerts at this damn level.
I know, because we can't get stadium shows here because we haven't had a stadium good enough. Now you can actually be able to get some stadium shows.
I don't know. I got excited about it when I saw that video because I watched it this morning. I was like, whoa, now?
Yeah, man.
Oh, you're just so used to the Liberty Bowl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, just
you're
being
just so used to
you're
so used to what it is, and that looks so awesome.
Yeah,
that looks like a completely different stadium.
At least one side does.
At least one side does.
Yeah.
Eventually, they'll have to do the other side.
We gotta put makeup on the other side eventually.
Yeah,
because you can't have one side looking good and the other side still be.
You can't have one side looking like 2026 and the other side looking like 1974.
Also, they had surely they replaced the elevators.
I don't think so, bro.
No, you have to.
There's no way.
You have to replace the elevator. You have to.
Because the press box on the other side.
That infrastructure has to be changed.
Nah, yeah, it does. But I think because the press box is on the other side, so no.
Yeah, but that elevator has to be changed.
Oh, it's the worst.
Oh my God.
It may be other than like.
Buddy, I have been on that elevator for a fourth quarter.
Yeah.
It's one way up, one way down.
I mean, it takes forever.
Yeah.
It takes forever.
Let's ask about that. I'll ask about that.
And you can't walk.
No, you can't.
It's too far to walk. Like, there's no way. It's so steep, and there's 700 million steps. You can't walk it. So you have to take the elevator, and it's the worst elevator in America. Honestly, top 10. I mean, I haven't ridden every elevator.
I mean,
ours here is pretty rough.
I mean, it might be in the
which
top
one?
10
The one
list.
in the office?
No, the one right outside our studio.
Yeah.
I've gotten stuck in it 3 times.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Once a day,
I'm like, please open.
You get on that thing on floor
open.
1, it is a coin flip if you're going to make it up to 5.
You may not make it.
No,
anyway,
shout out Tiger football though, man.
Anyway, look. Good news, like, you know what I mean? Like, we're hopeful on that Fred Smith thing, and then the football thing looked good. So, I mean, though we've been through, we've talked about all manner of Memphis news regarding the university and then the whole Penny thing, and then obviously Ryan Silverfield leaving for Arkansas, whatever. It was good to see a couple of positive things this morning where it was like, hey, maybe the best recruit in Memphis, who's a Memphis kid who's won state championships, he's making his announcement, and that may very well be Memphis. Now, that'd be a super bummer if it wasn't, for sure.
That would be so awkward.
I mean, that would be rough. But here's being hopeful about that. And then just seeing that video this morning, I was like, yo, man, like, it actually felt to me, this is why it dawned on me. It's because, look, we have all lamented the schedule. We have all lamented the conference and everything else. Like, people will show up. There will be, and it always wears off. But the same way, like, the Grizzlies stunk when they moved into the Forum. But people still came because it was the new thing.
Right.
So you'll at least have that, right? Hopefully your team is awesome, and hopefully your team is good. But people are going to want to see the arena, you know what I mean? See the new refurbished. If it looks like that, if it looks like that,
I mean,
people want to go check it out.
Because the home schedule is kind of like good.
Oh,
It's Chris Middleton.
You need a new stadium.
Yeah. And you have a honeymoon phase with your coach, so like
Chris Middleton had 40 on us.
Yeah, bro, it is Toby O'Connie.
Yeah,
no, I mean it's the first part of his name, bro. Chris Middleton. I know. I have to explain stuff to you.
I know what you're saying.
You got home schedule: Arkansas State, UT Martin, UAB, East Carolina, Army, and then Temple. That's your home schedule next year. That is all just.
Is Butch Jones still at Arkansas State?
Let's find out. Is Butch Jones
How? still
at Arkansas?
Still there? Is he still there?
He might be, bro.
Yeah,
Butch Jones?
He's still there. He's still there.
I'll be damned.
He's entering his 5th season as the head coach there. He just got a contract extension, by the way.
26 and 37. But the last 2 years, he's gone 15 and 11 overall. So winning records the last 2 years.
Yeah, but every other coach they've had there gets awesome jobs afterwards.
Not for real.
Right?
He's still plugging away at it.
No, he's just he's all-time Arkansas State coach.
Brick by brick. Is he brick by brick guy? Was he brick by brick guy?
I think he was brick by brick guy. He was also a trash can guy, right? That was the thing.
He also made his players pee every week.
Oh,
so
yeah.
they could test their urine.
Yeah, he's big hydration
to
guy.
see how clean their urine was. It would let them know if they were hydrated or not.
Yeah, that guy's super into hydration.
Yeah.
So anyways, there's an article that has gone up on ESPN.com this morning about tanking. And
oh, Lord.
I will say we are mentioned. We are mentioned as a team that has signed mid-level G League players and is starting them, much like Oklahoma City did back in the day. And also that we have, I think it's a record 25 different starting lineups. So at least we got a little mention in there.
At least we're not the Kings, right?
Well,
are the Kings like the Hall of Fame tankers? What they pulled last night?
What did they do?
Oh my gosh!
You didn't see what they did?
I didn't miss this.
They were
up one.
And Doug Christie told them to go foul Seth Curry.
Yeah, they intentionally fouled up one.
They said go foul Steph Curry.
Yeah,
Jaylon, I'm gonna see you the video of Vernon season.
Yeah, they intentionally fouled.
This is at the end of the game.
Watch this, bro. Watch this.
No.
Yeah, told him to go.
No, this is professional tanking right here, bro. Ain't nothing topping this. You thought our tanking was crazy?
Oh, they should be fined millions.
No, they should get fined for this, bro. Even the refs confused, bro.
Eric Lewis is like, what is happening here?
Draymond is like, that's a take foul. And they end up giving Seth Curry free throws.
And there's Marat Kogut. Oh, my gosh. I know all these referees.
Yeah, bro.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah, they were up one.
I did not see that.
They were up one, and Doug Christie said, go foul.
How were they up one?
Another great question you asked.
You know what I mean? Like, how are we even at that moment?
Because the Warriors have zero bench players, bro.
Why are you? Yeah, why?
3 minutes left in the game, and they just intentionally fouled.
Listen to this. This is from that article this morning, and you know, it talked about how they are going to combat this. And the one thing that we have taken solace in is that this is the last time that this kind of stuff can take place, because it is not going to be advantageous as it has been in the past. It will be de-incentivized to lose games on purpose rather than incentivized. But you saw like where it doesn't feel like Adam Silver at the beginning, like when he realized like, oh, we're just out of the All-Star break and there's going to be 10 teams that have punted and are going to be trying to lose on purpose. And that's a third of the league. And that's going to be awful for the product. And, you know, fans deserve better, and our television partners deserve better, and whatever. And so then he came in and he fined Utah, and then he fined Indiana, and then he and then made sure that hey, you can't just sit out Trae Young the rest of the year. You got to bring him back to play and whatever. And doesn't it feel like that all happened for about a week? And it was like, ooh, they find the Jazz, and they're going to send doctors into these towns or whatever. And then they just gave up.
Yeah. Yeah.
They did. They just gave up. They just said, oh, the hell, what are we going to do? Right? Because what then happened, right? Then they did the whole, they're going to send doctors to go look at Lauri Markkanen, and they're going to do. So then every team started coming up with surgeries.
Yep, all the surgeries.
And it's like, okay, like you're not going to outsmart them on this. You're not going to. And so then the NBA just said, oh, to hell with it. Like, you know what I mean? We'll deal with this. We're going to. All right, how about this? We're done penalizing you for making a mockery of our game. We can't keep up with all of this because otherwise it's just going to be Fine Fest 2026. And so now we're just going to wave the white flag, but I'm going to have a press conference saying we are ending this, full stop. And then they leak out the stories about, their meeting about it. They've had a meeting of the Board of Governors. Here's some different propositions. Here's some different ideas for how they will combat this problem. But we did go, right? We did go through that week and a half span where it felt like, oh boy, you better be on your P's and Q's because this guy's finding people. He's finding people big money. He is sending doctors into your town and whatever else. And nobody cared. They were like, fine, do it. Because there was even that one article and it was like, if you told me I could get the number one pick, I'd pay $10 million for it. Like there was an anonymous.
Yeah.
There was an anonymous owner and or general manager that was quoted as saying that. If I could have that, so go ahead, fine us, go ahead, penalize us, whatever. So anyways, what's the fallout then though? Because they decided, this is one of my grand criticisms of them is that it's soft on crime, as they say, right? It's
slap on the wrist.
Well, bro, you came in and you acted tough, right? I'm going to find this person. I'm going to send a doctor here, whatever. And then you just gave up. You know what I mean? You just said to hell with it. Let it be the Wild Wild West. And so then what happened when it became the Wild Wild West? The average margin of victory in NBA games this season is 13.1. The average.
That is
the largest in history. A record 89 games have been decided by 30 or more points.
What?
There have been 89 games
that
have been 30-point plus blowouts. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, tonight there's 3 games tonight that are double-digit favorites. There's our game against the Nuggets. We're 22.5-point underdogs in an NBA game.
22.5?
The Pistons are 20.5-point favorites against the Bucks.
Right.
And then the Suns are 10.5-point favorites against the Mavs.
So that is what the letting go of the rope is.
Yeah.
That was just hey, we're going to combat this in the moment and then deciding there's no feasible way that we're going to be able to combat this in the moment because this is what's going to happen. These teams are just going to invent surgeries. They're going to hire players that have no business being on NBA courts and start them. They're going to mess around. You suddenly realize that it sounded probably good in the moment. Nope, this ain't happening, right? We care too much about our TV partners. We care too much about our fans. This ain't happening. So we're going to nip this in the bud right now. And none of them cared.
Yeah.
But then this is what you wrought, right? Bro, 89 games that are 30 plus.
That is,
an average margin of 13. And so that is it truly is a crisis.
Yes.
That's a crisis. And, again, it's I'm one of those, though, where I will take the side of this that says, as someone who has covered a team for 25 years, I am so glad, regardless of how it affects, this franchise. I am so glad as a basketball fan. I am so glad it reached this point. Yeah. I am so glad. I hate these seasons so much.
Yep.
I always have.
Yeah.
I always have.
It drains people, bro.
It's so draining. People end up leaving. People end up quitting. People don't want to be a part of it. Everywhere you go, people are like, what are we going to do? And look, as I said, as soon as this is over and these 3 games are done, hope springs eternal. Yeah. That's all the fun stuff. The lottery is fun. The draft is fun. The building of a new roster is fun. And then you're like, you know what? You could be right back in the mix. Because one of the things that is true, depending on how lucky you get, one of the things that has become abundantly true is these young teams have shots. It used to be that you felt like, oh, no, it's really going to take a long time to build. No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't take a long time to build. And in fact, I have made this argument in the past, that your best chance, it is much like when you've got that outstanding rookie on his rookie contract in the NFL at quarterback. And it's like your ability to build out the other 52 guys is something that is never going to be able to be replicated again, right? You were going through it with Brock Purdy, right? As soon as you play Brock Purdy that money, you ain't got the money for the other 52 in the same way, right? Yeah. Like when he was getting paid a nickel, it's great. I went through it with Dak Prescott. It's like that's your best team is when that guy was on his rookie contract. As soon as you guys start paying him $100 million, that ain't so. And now when you've got the Desmond Baines of the world and the Jaren Jackson Jr.'s of the world, who there is at least a question mark whether or not they can be your second or third best players on the team.
Dez hasn't made an all-star team.
Right. When those $180 million or whatever like that, he's a fantastic NBA player.
Yes.
Right? But he's not in the top 30 or 40.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, but when that's the price of doing business, you can't afford, you know what I mean? Like you can't afford to keep that.
Yeah.
And so you're seeing these teams, like you think that that's a coincidence that Oklahoma City and San Antonio are right there ahead of everybody? And you look right now, and a team like the Lakers, like your depth gets massively exposed the second one of your best players is out, right?
Yep.
Like those teams have lost guys for a long time. Fox didn't play for a long time. Then Wemby was out. You've seen Cade Cunningham be out for a long time. Have the Pistons started losing all time? No, because this is what happens in the trajectory of your franchise. As soon as these guys start getting big money, your other guys ain't good enough.
Yeah.
But right now, and look, Jalen Duren's about to make All-NBA, and then guess what? Your other guys ain't going to be as good around Cade and Duren. And and the expectation is then going to be like, is he good enough to be your second best player on a championship team? He is when he makes $1.
Yeah.
But when he makes 50, 60 million, because he makes that All-NBA, it's going to be a crazy contract.
No, and then you're going to talk about moving Asar, and then you talk about moving like Tobias, his other world. You're going to be able to have them on your team.
Well, I mean, and now, like, look, Oklahoma City will probably lose Dort. We'll see what happens with Kason Wallace. It's like, dude, you got to pick and choose.
Yes.
Who you're going to be paying. And so what I'm saying is, I do think that there is real reason while the ends has to justify the means, but like I do think we'll get to the offseason, and it's not hard to build a good team quickly. And in fact, it's easier than it ever has been if you are young. Like the young teams, if you build out with young teams, and then because you still have money for like another good veteran that you can have on your team and whatever else. And it's like you can actually have a good, deep team if you've got a bunch of young guys on it in a way that you can't. It's so hard to have a good, deep team. Like you've got to be a mastermind. Like
Oklahoma City's deep as hell.
Right.
And like Spurs are deep, like you said.
And
they're young.
guess what they are? Young.
They're young.
Right?
Spurs are young.
Right, because look, you're going to look up and it's like, bro, they can't pay A.J. Mitchell and Kason Wallace and Lou Dort. Like they've already paid Chet and Jaylon.
I feel like the deepest vet team, I guess you can probably name, is probably the Nuggets. They're the one that got a little bit of depth on them.
Probably.
As far as like a veteran-laden teams, because they got Cam
Well, and
Johnson,
they just
Aaron
paid
Gordon.
Brown.
Well, they had to move off of Porter to be able to do it.
And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Yeah.
They lost
had to move
him
off
in the
Pope,
process.
And then they had to move off Porter to be able to bring in Cam Johnson, who makes less than Porter, to then be able to sign Tim Hardaway Jr. and Bruce
And then
Brown. They had
Bruce
to do
Brown, then
that.
Strawler
Yeah.
can hoop. So they got a couple. I feel like as far as veteran team, they probably had the most depth, I guess. Because Houston ain't really got
the other way to do it is to you've seen some of these surprise teams that all of a sudden, like, they're able to compete, right? Like, you've seen the Hornets be able to compete. You've seen the Phoenix Suns be able to compete. Oh, my God. Tell me you guys saw Dillon's article.
I did. He's always been that way, Vernon.
What did he do?
He's always been that way, bro.
You didn't
He
read
was
it. Did you
born
read
like
it?
this. No, I didn't read it. I don't want. Come on now.
No, what did he write?
Oh, I read it.
You have fun?
It's amazing.
Is it?
Yes.
Dillon's low-key amazing, bro. Like, contrary to popular belief. He's a character, bro.
I mean, it is so set up for embarrassment.
About the I want to be a son for life. I saw that part too.
No. The title of the article. The title of the Dillon Brooks article on the Players Tribune. And look, we've lived this life, okay? Is no way in hell they want to see us.
Oh, Lord.
It goes through.
They don't believe in us.
He goes through why he is the way he is, including his trash talk and about how there is a dark art to trash talking. And he tells this story about one of his friends in Canada. And he's going through the story, and he says, I'm going to read you this part. I didn't just come up with this on my own. I learned from a master. I love this. I love this so much. One of my boys at the Y was one of the most sinister trash talkers I've ever met. Dude was devious. Real subtle, too. He'd be preying on your deepest insecurities. I remember when I first started to get some shine, I was playing AAU and I had some colleges looking at me, right? So we'd play pickup and I'd miss a shot and he'd be squinting at me like, D1, huh? I'd miss another shot. He's shaking his head. He'd say, Oregon? Man, I just don't see it. Now I'm pissed. I'm trying too hard. I'm already in my head, but he's just setting me up. He's laying the groundwork. Next time down the floor, he hits me with Sheridan. See, we got this college in Canada called Sheridan, and this is no disrespect to anybody, but Sheridan is one of those places where guys go to play ball who can't quite make it to the States. It's for dudes who stay home. So I hit a shot, and he's squinting at me, and he goes, yeah, I think you could probably play at Sheridan. I don't know. He said, man, when I tell you I went crazy, I took the ball and booted that shit into the rafters. He had me so effed up. And this is my boy, mind you. I still think about that to this day. I want to fight him. That's how you know he won. So then he goes on and he's explaining how when he was on the Grizzlies, he would do it to all these different players and he would try to get under people's skins. And who do you think Dillon Brooks said was his white whale?
Steph Curry.
To try to get under his skin.
Steph Curry.
It was not Curry.
It wasn't KD because KD.
Who would you think you could not get under their skin?
Like he wouldn't budge. Devin Booker.
It's interesting. He does mention Booker, but that's not it.
Kawhi?
Listen. He said, the only guy that never reacted to me was Kawhi. He was my white whale. Nothing ever worked. He paid it no mind. I think I tried pinching him one time. For real. He said he pinched him, and he'd just look at you and say, "Play basketball, bro."
Shout out Kawhi.
He said, "I'd be thinking, all right, damn, you might be right. What's the point?"
Yo, Kawhi with the shit, bro.
He said, "I tried pinching him."
Bro.
See Kawhi looking. Play basketball, bro.
Play basketball, bro.
Play basketball, bro.
So, anyways,
That's funny.
So then he goes on. He says, "I feel like if you actually know me, the thing I bring to every team is that I'm infectiousness. I feel like that's my main role at every team that I've ever gotten, getting guys to play harder. In an 82-game season, when you're flying back-to-backs, you got to remember how much you love this shit. I try to be that reminder." And then he's going on. He's talking about Phoenix, and he's talking about, trying to build something in Phoenix, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. He talks about his 40-point game against Detroit and how they were all looking at the ground and whatever else. And he was like running his mouth even to the coach, et cetera, which of course would have been JB.
Yeah.
But anyways, then this is how he ends it. He says, when you're scoring 40, that's when you give the real humble hug after the game. All right, good game. Keep it going, bro. That's when you know you broke them. Instead of trying to meet you outside, they're watering your flowers. I don't trust that energy. Even now, we hear everything. It's almost like a vibe. Oh, they're a nice story. That's cool. The Suns did their thing this year, but this season isn't over. We're still lurking. The monster is still under the bed, bro. It's almost like the whole NBA wants us to go away. It's like they respect us, but they want somebody else to play us. Anybody else, bro. That's a testament to what we're building in the desert. When I got here, they were talking lottery. Now what are they talking about? We got everybody in the league looking down, staring at their shoes. Honestly, answer me. Who in their right mind wants to see the Phoenix Suns right now? DB.
All right, bro. Put the fries in the bag, DB.
This is exactly what got him into it here.
Put the fries in the bag.
This is exactly what happened.
Oh, God, I need them to play the Spurs in the first round.
No, this is exactly what happened, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's that energy, whatever,
Yeah.
and they were like, and then, of course, it went awry. And it's like, this is so good for a young team that's like chip on the shoulder, But, dude, I mean, you're going to live to regret the whole who in their right mind wants to see the Phoenix Suns right now. So this article comes out yesterday afternoon. Check this out last night.
Oh, I saw it.
This is last night.
I saw this, and then he got his ass bust. Pause.
This is Kevin Durant.
Yeah, put him on the ground. Jab me. Where you going?
Oh, no.
Pull up.
Oh, no. Not falling down.
Oh, that's tough.
Jab me. Oh, where you going, DB?
And did you see the very beginning, right before this happened?
Yeah.
The rip leaders?
The
lip readers?
Your best will never be your best season. Will never be his closest.
My worst season is your best season.
That's a bar. That's a bar, low key, bro.
And then broke him off like that?
Yeah. That's a tough way to go by, DB.
And they got traded for each other. And the Rockets were down 21.
Hey.
I mean, it's just bad timing. That's what I'm saying. The article is unbelievable and everybody loves it and it gasses you all up. And then that happens.
You can't go out
and
there
you're
and do
like,
that.
oh, boy. Oh, boy.
By the way, we got to give KD some credit for being an elite trash talker, too. He's had some bars, bro. Yeah. Your worst season never be close to my, but your worst would be closer to my best. Your best would be never close to my worst. That's a bar. That's a bar, bro.
Your best season is my worst season.
That's a bar.
That's not even true, though. KD's worst season is like by far better than Dillon Brooks' best season. Like by far better than Dillon's best season.
Dillon said that they are the monster under the bed, bro.
Need them all under there.
I mean, he is gassing them up, and it is infectious, and he's got them believing. But again, we've been through this. It's like you've got to be able to back it up.
Or you got to have soldiers that are willing to fight with you.
You have to be able to back it up.
Yeah.
If we're going to go run our mouth to LeBron, you got to be able to back it up. If you're going to go run your mouth to KD, you got to be able to back it up. If you're going to say who in their right mind, again, we lived this.
Yep.
We lived fine in the West. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all fun and games when if you get the 7th seed and you're talking trash to Wemby, and then it's not fun when they beat you 4-1 and he drops 41 and 17 and 7 blocks.
Why do you put out an article? This is like, you don't have to do this.
By the way, you still got to make it.
It's a choice.
You got to make it.
It's a choice.
Who in their right mind wants to see the Phoenix Suns right now?
You got to make it out the play in, big dog.
I know.
Respectfully, and guess you got to play. Guess who you gonna have to play? The dude you talked about in that article.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard.
Like,
hopefully. They've been battling with Portland, right?
Yeah, they've lost 3 or 4 now.
So I mean,
yeah, they've been battling with Portland. So they're like neck and neck.
I respect DB for the confidence though. Like, I respect him from having that braggadocious, like, let my nuts hang confidence. But like you said, bro, you gotta have soldiers that want to back it up with you.
When you call yourself the monster under the bed and you say nobody wants to see us.
Nobody wants to see the Phoenix Suns.
7 seed.
Ain't nobody said that since Chris Paul was there.
I like that. I mean,
So,
look,
like,
it's hilarious, but it is like there's a lot of things that have changed basketball-wise with him, and he has had an outstanding season. One thing that has for sure not changed, like that did not change him, like the whole running your mouth and getting buried. Didn't he's just like this is the same thing. He's just doing it in a different market.
Yeah,
we live that. We live that, right? And you love it when you're on that side. Like, yeah, let's go. And then you get beat by 40, and you're like, well, that wasn't cool.
Yeah, I feel like also, too, like, I feel like that's, like, I know we got our ass beat, but I feel like that's a part of, like, the fiery energy as well we don't have. Like, somebody that'll pump his chest out and stand for us.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like, I feel like even, like, all this stuff's been happening. Like, Dillon will be pumping his chest out. Like, yo, okay, let's go.
Right.
Like, I know, like you said, he shot us out of a game, this and that, but we haven't had anybody that'll stick their chest out for the love of the Memphis Grizzlies.
The grand miss was thinking that we could replace his heart with Marcus Smart's.
Yeah.
And we realized rather quickly that Marcus Smart's heart was left in Boston.
And everything else.
That is.
Yeah.
I mean, I talked about this when TA was on the show, right? We got Pelicans Tony Allen.
Yes.
You were never getting grit and grind culture. Let's go to that guy. That guy stayed in Memphis.
And to be fair, nobody else has gotten it either.
You know what I mean?
From Marcus. Nobody else has.
He's not that.
No.
He's not that, right? That was Boston, man.
Yeah.
That was a different time.
Yeah.
Right? And it was like you thought, like, all right, this guy's going to bring that to the table. It did not happen. Didn't happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not only was he unavailable, it just did that energy, that, like, you know, leadership never, like, showed itself.
Yeah, I just,
you know what I mean?
Or didn't take. The players didn't take to it.
These right. Help us have an identity. Because I feel like with dudes like that, they help you shape an identity. You know what I'm saying? Of like what you are.
Everybody needs a Rottweiler.
You need somebody like that to shape the identity of what you are. Because like that's feel like there's one thing too. Like not just fans, but like they don't know what at least if we're gonna be bad, at least we know like what our identity is gonna be.
Right.
It's just like a case of limbo of like.
The ones that I feel are gonna bring like the swag to the thing are Jerome and Edie of this group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think Jerome's got that.
Yes.
I think,
you know what I mean? Jerome's got
it.
I'm saying he's got that.
He gives them juice.
He does.
Yeah. And
you
Edie does
see
too.
that energy. You see him pumping everybody up. You see him talking crazy.
He gives them juice. Edie's the one who gives him an identity.
Also, this irrational confidence.
Yeah.
Right? Like he's got that too. So I do see that with Jerome, and I do see that with Edie. Edie with like the toughness.
Edie gives them,
you know what I mean?
Edie's
Like
the only time they ever had an identity.
Oh, no.
Only time they ever had an identity.
No, they look like they had a real edge with him.
They played deep. They were slow paced, and they played defense. Like that's what they did.
He's like a follow my actions kind of guy because you know Edie don't really like.
No. Yeah, you don't have to be.
Yeah.
That's how Steve-O was
7'8", yeah.
It's an intimidating presence.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you've got that presence, like you ain't got to be the barker, but he also doesn't take anything from anybody.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's got an edge to him. He plays with an edge. Like he's angry. He's not a smiley guy. You know what I mean?
Not a scene.
No.
I love that he said, someone asked him about, they had like their exit interviews for the injured players the other day, and they were asking Edie about like the franchise or the direction. He was like, yeah, I like it so I can get the ball more. So, I mean, I respect, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I respect it. Like, I want to stay healthy so we can see him dominate.
The ones that went on last night were the Raptors beat the Heat down. That mattered a lot towards the standings. You had the Celtics beating the Hornets.
That was fun for a little bit.
Little bit of a message, right? In case those two
It was
teams
fun for
were
a little
to
bit.
set up and
late
meet.
third quarter.
Yeah,
Boston started turning it up a little bit, and
Shouts to the Pelicans for beating the Jazz, right? So now we don't have to worry about that one anymore.
Nemus, well, we have to play the Jazz on Friday.
No, we don't have to worry. I'm saying we don't have to worry about the Pelicans, the not having enough wins.
They
thing.
won. They finally did something they haven't done.
They have
is they won a
26
game.
wins. We have 25 wins.
Right.
We have to lose to Utah on Friday.
I mean,
Don't worry.
That's
we
what
will.
we have to do.
Kendi Chandler's going to try to get his revenge. And Jeremiah Fields dropped 40 last night.
I mean, this is silly season.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, you had Ousmane Dieng had 38, didn't he?
Ryan Rupert had a 30-point triple-double.
You got a good point. You got a good point.
Silly season.
Yeah.
It's silly season
Kendi Chandler
right
damn
now.
near had a triple-double.
And then you had to
last
talk for 30 minutes about him.
Oh, my God. Then you had the Thunder trashing the Lakers, and, boy, what a mess that was. Did you see J.J. Redick? He's asked about Rui, and he said he took him out because he didn't do his job. And then Rui Hachimura didn't talk to reporters after the game, and then everybody had to get in the middle of him and Vando when he pulled Jared Vanderbilt out of the game.
And
then he said that they don't run plays to DeAndre Ayton because he can't catch the ball. J.J. Redick was on one.
His mind.
He was on one.
You know that clock's ticking, bro. When you start doing that, like, come on, you can't.
That is some
that's
very college basketball coaching stuff right there.
It's like it's like, bro, you like coach like a high school team.
Well, here's the thing. He's like, look, I'm trying to find 9 guys that are bought in, that are trying to do what we want to do, whatever, in the absence of our, because their best players are sitting out or hurt. And this is exactly what I was just talking to you guys about, though. Bro, when you have Luka and Reeves and maybe, LeBron, when you've got these kind of guys and these kind of and keep in mind, Reeves ain't getting paid a fortune yet. He's going to in the future. But when you've got these guys, like, bro, it is hard to have the requisite depth. You've seen these young teams be able to survive without their stars. You know what? You know who else survived without their stars and won 50-something games and won the 2 seed in the Western Conference? This franchise.
Because they were deep.
Because they had Tyus Jones, and they had the Anthony Melton, and they had Kyle Anderson, and they had, you know what I mean? They had a bunch of guys that could do it. It could still win games for you, right? This Lakers team, they can't, bro. It is so Luka dependent. Like, they ain't winning. They ain't winning nothing.
And then LeBron just decides that he wants to sit out against Oklahoma City. That's the third time he's done it this year, Vernon.
Mm-hmm.
He's ducked.
He didn't want to catch
playoff team.
He didn't want to catch the beat down.
But guess what? When he goes and plays against one of those little bootleg teams, he goes in stat pads. Look, bro, I'm telling you, bro, the Grizzlies and Curse lives forever, bro. You talk shit, LeBron. You're 0-3 since you talk shit about Memphis. Hold that.
I love this so much. You are finally seeing what
he's the
fraudulent
worst.
king you followed all these years.
Yeah. It's like,
just
bro,
this false king.
It's like finding out Santa Claus is not real, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like finding out the Easter Bunny doesn't really lay eggs, bro. Like, it's tough out here, bro. I mean, it's tough, man. It's tough.
Yeah.
Look, we got 3 more games to get through. We got 3 more games until the end of the season. And right now, what it would be crazy is if, like, I don't know if you guys saw that article by our buddy John Krasinski a couple of days ago, and it was about, the faltering Minnesota Timberwolves, how they had lost 3 games straight, and Anthony Edwards sat out of this game and whatever else. He had in the article, this is what freaks me out about what's going on with them, because right now it would be Denver versus Minnesota and then the Lakers playing against the Rockets. But anyways, there in the course of the article that Krasinski put up, he said, and look, we should have a grand awareness of injuries and what they mean, but this was a new one to me. The technical term for Anthony Edwards and like him sitting out is patellofemoral pain syndrome. Okay? More commonly known as runner's knee. And it is the same condition that kept Steph Curry out 27 games. Yeah. I mean, they've already done the whole week-to-week thing on McDaniels.
Yeah.
This is where it's like, bro, this feels like a rug pull.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This feels like a rug pull because it says, speaking the day before his return to action, Curry described the injury as frustrating thing to deal with because the recovery process is not linear. Initially, Curry said he believed he would miss a week to 10 days, but the pain lingered and kept him out over 2 months. Every time I got back on the court or tried to push it in that first month, there was always a reaction. You just knew it wasn't healing as fast as you thought. And it's like, dude, it's what it lets you know. It's going to be a matter of whether the guy can play through the pain or not.
Right.
Because it's not going to get better before the end of the season.
Right.
And you sure as hell can't play 4 series in a row of hard basketball on it, right? Like, they're trying to do – I mean, if that is what he's got cracking right now, like – that kept Curry out forever.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, is that just what it's going to be when he goes and plays? His knee's going to be hurting again? I don't know. I don't have runner's knee because I don't run.
Yeah.
I've never had that.
Yeah.
I might have walker's knee. Does that exist? But this guy's, I mean, you got him and McDaniels?
That's all you
got. McDaniels is absolutely essential to what they do.
Yeah.
And now you have like this, I mean, that, I don't know, man. Reading that article, I was like, oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah,
not great.
Not good for my Wolves, man.
Right now, as I mentioned at the very beginning of the show, there's 18 of 20 of the spots still left to be decided. Now, obviously, there's like kind of a pole position on some of these, but I do think when we were talking over the course of the first couple days of the week about that Wemby Jokic game, it is, because the Lakers have had what took place, and because, look, we're going to go ahead and chalk up a win for Denver tonight against the Grizzlies as they are 22.5-point favorites. Stands to reason they should probably win that game. It's going to play out exactly like that, where it will be round 2 Wemby versus Jokic, assuming that Denver ends up playing, it takes care of business against Minnesota, because you wouldn't suspect that San Antonio will have a big problem with whoever gets 7. But I will say the Clippers thing would be no picnic. And that would be Kawhi versus the Spurs.
That would be a fun series, bro.
If they are the one, like, again, that's a one-game deal between the Clippers and the Suns to decide it. I do think the Clippers would give them more problems.
Yeah.
The Clippers will give them more problems, but again, it's not a huge problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just
It's like a mosquito,
It's just
bro.
but it's just the Kawhi thing. And Garland has shot threes like out of his mind.
Been like on some
I mean, they got some really good players.
They do.
You know what I mean? And they got good perimeter defense, and they're like, it's just all vets.
Yeah.
So,
and they've been hot as hell too on this back end of the season.
Right. Whereas Phoenix is young guys as well. Generally,
they started
not like a bunch of playoff experience guys. Is what I'm saying.
They were like 5-19.
They're 6-21 to start the season.
6-21.
6-21 to start the season.
Yeah, and look, it's you never know. We always talk about like just get to the playoffs because you never know the way it's going to break. Like, look at Houston now. They're the team everybody's been down on, but now they've won 7 in a row, and their first round matchup's probably going to be the Lakers without anybody.
Yeah,
I might get lucky.
Right?
Yeah, I might get
Next
lucky.
thing you know, you're in the Western semifinals.
You think?
And you're playing against Oklahoma City.
You think Luka going over there to that across the water gonna help at all?
I mean, it's a hamstring.
To get that injection in his hamstring?
But it's a hamstring.
Well, they clearly might know something more in Spain than they do in America.
Right?
Or they're allowed to do. Otherwise, why are you going over there and treat
why
your
is he
hamstring?
allowed to do that?
What? Guys have done that
Guys
forever.
have done it. Yeah, Kobe,
I'm saying,
Tim
if
Duncan.
he's doing that right now, why don't everybody do that? Like, why don't our team do that?
What? Head over to Europe?
Yeah, go to Spain and get shot up.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Again, we'll see what takes place, but I don't think that. I would be very surprised if he goes over there and gets a treatment that heals a hamstring. I mean, this guy has had like chronic.
Yeah.
Hamstring.
He's had a lot of bad hamstrings.
You know what I mean? A lot.
So I'm saying, why don't we ship 12 over there? Ship Edie over there. You know what I'm saying? Get a little.
I don't know. He's from there. I mean, he is.
He's from Europe, yeah.
What the hell had nothing to do? Kobe
He's
did
not
it.
from Spain, but I mean, he's from
Kobe was
Europe.
also from Europe.
Chandler Parsons did it.
Chandler Parsons had no legs.
It didn't even work for him. That's
Yeah.
when you knew
His
he
shit
was
was
cooked.
so
It
bad.
didn't work.
It didn't even
It
work.
worked for Tim Duncan. It did work for Duncan.
He from what, Caribbean island?
He's from the Virgin
They
Islands.
do all that. That was Germany. They do all that blood spinning and all
blood
that
spinning
stuff.
stuff.
really?
Yeah, I don't know. Is it illegal here or something?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, that's why
like,
they
can
go
we
to
ship
Germany.
it?
I think it is. I
Can
mean,
we ship
otherwise,
Zach
why would you
Edey
go to
over
Germany and do it?
I don't
Why don't
know
you
why.
just
I don't
stay
know
here?
why guys do all this stuff.
Yeah.
Zach Edey, go over there. Get your foot checked out.
Just start sending everybody. We
Yeah.
have to outsource everything.
If Luka comes back, bro,
Oh, that would be hilarious.
and starts cooking,
That would be hilarious.
I need to send everybody over there, bro.
Is if he went overseas and all of a sudden like came back and he was fine. Oh, we could have used it in the Golden State series when Tony Allen tore his hamstring.
That's what I'm saying. Ship
Oh,
T
and
over
the
there.
San Antonio one.
Yeah.
The San Antonio one. That was that calf or hamstring? I think it was. It might have been calf. I can't remember. When I had to watch Andrew Harrison guarding Kawhi Leonard.
Blood spinning and EPO, a method known as blood doping, is illegal in the United States.
Oh, okay. So
It's considered an illegal method of improving athletic performance by artificially boosting the blood's ability to bring more oxygen to muscles.
That's what's his name did. That's what the Tour de France guys did.
Okay.
Oh, what's his name?
That's EPO, Lance Armstrong.
Lance Armstrong, yeah. What's
All
the
of
other
them.
dude? Corral? What's the dude?
EPO. That's a big thing amongst them.
Look, bro,
Amongst the
take
what's
some
it called?
PTO and get some EPO over there. I'm trying to get healthy.
I don't know, but I mean the guy's got a hamstring. Again, I've told you 1,000 times. You don't think other guys have thought about doing this? Hamstrings, calves, groins.
Yeah, the muscles.
I'm out.
The muscles are getting a
I'm
little
out.
tough.
I'm out.
Yeah, the muscles.
Did Embiid do it?
I don't know.
Did Embiid do the overseas?
Yeah, I don't know if he did.
But look, bro, if Luka comes back and he's back cracking, then look, I'm all in, Vernon. I'm sending everybody.
Oh no, yeah, everybody will be outsourcing everybody to Europe.
Yes,
if that's the case.
Because I'm so tired of watching Grizzlies players on the sideline.
So he almost did, but apparently he didn't do it.
Oh, he
Didn't go through with it?
Yeah, there's a story from 2025 that said he thought about it. He's buddies with Chandler, and Chandler did it too. So, yeah, but said he didn't end up doing it.
Okay. All right, let's take a quick break. Jessica Benson's going to join us on the other side. Chris Vernon, show.
In the Tennessee Army National Guard, you can start a career in exciting fields, including science, communications, engineering, and medicine, all while earning money for your education. This training will boost your eligibility for a high-paying and rewarding profession. And you can get it all while serving part-time in your community. The Tennessee Army National Guard can pay for up to 100% of your college tuition. To learn more, visit nationalguard.com.t-n.
Junior Grizzlies summer camps presented by Ortho South are the key to a slam dunk summer with over a dozen 4-day camps perfect for hoopers ages 6 to 14 looking to build fundamental skills and make unforgettable memories. With camps across the Mid-South in Tennessee, Mississippi, and Arkansas, you won't have to go far for the ultimate hoops experience this summer. Registration comes with a Junior Grizzlies jersey, lunchbox, and a basketball to take home. Don't wait, space is limited. Visit grizzlies.com/Junior Grizzlies today to secure a spot for a fun-filled summer. That's grizzlies.com/Junior Grizzlies.
When the arena lights dim for a concert or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person who will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's a person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to give you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let other fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Jeff Dunham, artificial intelligence, his all-new tour.
You're the other white meat.
How can you be so smart on one hand and so stupid on the other? Well, you're half of it.
I realize I could have avoided all this years ago with one simple word. I do not. Silence!
Don't miss a Memphis. Friday, April 10th, FedEx Forum. Tickets on sale Monday, September 29th at jeffdunham.com.
With living in luxury at Southland Casino Hotel, the good life is closer than you think. Members get 1 entry with every 100 points earned playing on their Lucky North Rewards card, plus 1 free entry daily. Win free play at our hourly drawings, and don't miss our Saturday grand prize drawings in March. You could win a home theater package, premium massage chair, an outdoor jacuzzi, and $250,000 cash. Luxurious prizes await at Southland Casino Hotel. Must be 21 or older. Play responsibly. For help quitting, call 800-522-4700.
The heaviest metal credit card of all time. Rumored to be one of only 18 in existence. Plated with the very same tungsten that forged the International Space Station. And wielded at business dinners like a samurai sword. It's a classic corporate power move. But the real power move? Having end-to-end visibility on your most critical shipments. FedEx, the new power move.
The Grizzlies are proud to team up with Prime Global Group, a company on a mission to redefine real estate investment. By leveraging deep experience, strategic insight, and robust resources, Prime Global Group is shaping a smarter, socially responsible future. Whether you're an investor or simply curious, now's the time to explore innovative strategies that align with your values. Join the movement and discover how you can be a part of this exciting evolution. Visit primeglobalgroup.net to learn more and connect with the team today. That's primeglobalgroup.net.
25 years of history. Going back to where it all started. B2K is back. The Millennium Tour presents the Boys for Life Tour. Wow,
Still, I ain't impressed because ain't none of them at all.
Boys for Life. Also starring Pretty Ricky, B5, Young Jock, Crime Mob, A. Marie, and Franchise Boys. April 26th, FedEx Forum. Tickets available at Ticketmaster. Presented by the Black Promoters Collective.
Orthopedic injuries can be unpredictable, unforeseen, and unscheduled, and Ortho South understands this better than anyone. Since your injuries don't make appointments, you don't need to either. That's because Ortho South welcomes walk-ins during the weekdays, in the evenings, and even on Saturdays. So next time an unforeseen injury makes an unscheduled appearance in your life, visit orthosouth.org to find your nearest urgent care location. Just walk in, and Ortho South will take care of everything, especially you. Learn more at orthosouth.org. That's orthosouth at orthosouth.org.
The Oklahoma City Thunder are expected to cede all Supersonics history back to Seattle when that city gets a new NBA franchise. And Oklahoma City has said, when you guys get your little basketball team, we'll give you all your little history back. So you can have all your little Gary Payton and all your little Sean Kemp stuff, and we'll just focus on our Shea Gilgeous-Alexander MVPs. That seems fair, doesn't it?
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris
On one morning
Vernon.
bright and clear, my old folks and I drew near, just a village down in sunny Tennessee. I'd been speeding on that train that would bring me back again to that girl I left in sunny Tennessee. I could hear those voices singing as she bid farewell to me. Far across the fields of cotton.
191 Collabs, presented by Pinnacle Financial Partners, is coming back for the 26-27 season, and the Grizzlies are looking for the next lineup of Memphis creators to design limited edition Grizz garments in their signature style. Take your vision from the drawing board to the team store. Apply today to see Grizz Nation rock your designs next season at grizzlies.com/191collabs. There you go. So you got a chance. You could be involved in this. Collaborating. Those 191 collabs are always big nights. And obviously we always have the people come in here. So there's your chance to get involved with that. Grizzlies.com/191collabs. Jessica Benson from the Jessica Benson Show joins us every Wednesday. What do we got this week?
Oh, it's the things we're looking at for the last week of the NBA season, because it is still ongoing, even though the Grizzlies had their last home game and it felt like the fake finale of this all. We've got 3 Grizzlies games left. We have the NBA trying to figure out playoff positioning and tanking positioning and all that good stuff. So we'll start there, because I think positioning in general, and most people are probably going to look at the playoff side of that, because that's the normal people. I'm going the full sicko route. I think the most important game of the week is Grizzlies Jazz.
What?
I'm with you.
I think the most important game of this week of NBA action is Grizzlies Jazz.
Let me go pull
because
up.
Kenny Chandler and Contra are playing?
It is for us.
Let me pull up Tankathon.
Yep.
All right, right now, the Grizzlies are 25-54. They are tied with the Dallas Mavericks, and they are half a game up on the New Orleans Pelicans. Utah has 21 wins. They are behind one game behind Brooklyn. They're a half a game in the tank standings.
And Utah and Sacramento are tied.
Oh, yeah.
Put it on national television. What are we doing here?
Nah, put them on. My bad.
Utah has
Put it
lost.
on Cartoon Network. My bad. She offended me, bro.
I mean, it happened. It happened.
She offended me, bro. I'm sorry.
I mean,
Offended?
Look, Utah's lost 10 in a row.
This is what it's all about.
They've lost 10 in a row.
Listen, I watched that monstrosity of the Kings-Warriors game last night. Most people wouldn't be, but my husband has decided to at least, like, baby toes in the pool kind of thing with the return of Steph Curry, just because he enjoys still watching him play.
And also, it's a one-game set they're going to have.
Right, exactly.
They've had a lot of experience in the play-in.
And he said, well, I had a lot of experience watching the Grizzlies get curb stomped by the Thunder in the first round last year, so we can experience the same thing in our household. But I saw the egregiousness, and I know you guys talked about it earlier, of the Kings fouling intentionally up one with like 3 minutes left in that game. And it got me to thinking.
Oh, there was 3 minutes left?
There was 3 minutes left.
That makes it even nastier, bro. Why are you fouling when you're up one with 3 minutes left?
It was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? Okay. What are we doing? Could there be anything worse than that? Like, could we see a team do something more egregious than fouling up one, where it's like a blaring red alarm of this team is not trying? Outside of the injury report.
We did see the Pacers like throw the ball into the sky to make sure they lost the game.
That is true.
You remember that? You remember Nimhard just shot the ball to the air?
Yeah.
Could we see a team score on the roll?
No, I think what we're going to get, I want Coach Isolo on Friday night to just for some reason get mad at a couple of his players, and when they come out of a timeout and the coach is like, or the referee's like, hey, Coach Isolo, you need one more guy out here. He pulls a Hoosiers. My team's on the floor. And we play with four guys. And we play with four guys.
Play with four guys.
That's how you take this to the next level. Is one team goes, we're only going to play with 4 players tonight.
Listen, in the meantime, this is all going to get fixed. This is obviously a big problem. But in the meantime, you can still make the argument, like, it matters. These are meaningful games.
Yeah.
They're just meaningful in different ways for these teams.
Well, I mean, look. I mean, if we assume, again, this is really about New Orleans, though, right? It's really about New Orleans. If New Orleans gets another win, everything's all right.
Yeah.
They got one last night. Looked out for us last night.
No, but if they get another win, then everything's fine, right? Because you're not going to be you're not going to be dropping. It's not like you're.
Well,
the farthest you could drop would be behind Dallas.
Yeah.
You're going to be behind. You're going to be behind Sacramento no matter what.
The only ones you can fool around
Dallas.
with are the Pelicans and the Mavs. Your best case scenario is ending with a worse record than both of those teams.
Correct.
Your average is ending up between them. The worst case is being the best of those three teams.
And I will say they play at Boston and at Minnesota.
Yeah.
And neither one of those teams have anything. They have their seeds wrapped up.
Yeah.
Minnesota's 6, Boston's 2. Like that's set pretty much.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
the Pelicans, like they should.
The worst thing that can happen is that you somehow fall behind Dallas. But I will be in absolute stunned disbelief if the Grizzlies win a game.
Let's see who Dallas has.
How? How can they win?
It is very easy to beat the Jazz. They also are not trying to win.
We might trip, fall, and stumble into a W right now.
I don't know.
Somebody said, like, oh, the Nuggets are going to get revenge on the Grizzlies tonight because the Grizzlies handed them their last loss when they were in town. I said, revenge?
87.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Mavs Bulls on Sunday is going to be gross.
Mavs Bulls?
Mavs
Bulls Wizards
in
tomorrow
Dallas on
is
Sunday.
also one of the yucky, the yuckiest of the yucks.
But I'm just saying, as far as the teams we're looking at, Dallas and New Orleans
Sure.
around us. New Orleans has at Boston and at Minnesota to close. Both of those teams have their seeds wrapped up.
And Dallas has, if you want Dallas to pick up another win, their chance would most likely be Sunday, the final game of the year. They'd be at home against the Bulls. They are at Phoenix and at San Antonio.
Well, and I've been paying much closer attention to the other one because now, both those teams, both Charlotte and Phoenix, or I'm sorry, both Orlando and Phoenix are now no longer lottery picks. We need one of those. Like
every time the Magic win, I'm like,
I know, I know.
Right.
We need one. Well, the Magic won 3 in a row, so I mean, we need one of them to get bounced in that play-in.
Yeah.
Well, and to go to the playoff picture, play-in picture side of it, like that battle in the East between technically like 5 through 9. The Hawks just have to win one more game, and then they're guaranteed not to be in the play-in tournament.
Right.
But between the Sixers, the Magic, the Hornets, they're all 43 and 36, 43 and 36, 43 and 37. And then you have the Raptors who are 44 and 35. So, like, that's a real thing to shake out.
Well, and that Raptors thing was huge last night.
Yeah.
I mean, they mangled Miami, and then they play Miami again tomorrow night.
And Miami's
And those
stuck.
are the two
Miami's
teams
in the play-in no matter what.
Yeah.
They are?
Fourth year in a
Okay.
row, consecutive year they're in the play-in.
They're stuck.
They're stuck, yeah.
Okay.
They clinched their spot.
But can they get up to, can they get up to 7 or 8? They still can do that.
They could get up to, they have 41 wins, and the other teams have 43.
Yeah.
So they could technically, you would really need Hornets, Magic, or Sixers to collapse.
Yeah,
Miami
went the wrong way, bro. I mean, that's the problem. They're the ones that went 3 and 7 in their last 10 games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And what you didn't need to happen was for them to go 3 and 7, and then Orlando to win 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Right.
It was like
this did go the wrong way because that Phoenix. We need that Phoenix or Phoenix or Orlando. One of those has to be a good pick.
Yes.
Because there's a huge difference. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, so you want it to be another lottery.
But you go back to that Warriors team. I mean, I really like the Clippers.
Yep.
And everyone has, thrown out the, whatever they are, 35 and 17.
Right.
Since
And it's a one-game set.
Since Ty Lue made the comment on, like, we're going to go 35 and 20 the rest of the way. And everyone's like, okay, sure. And now it's like, okay, they might.
Yeah, they did it.
That's exactly they reached 35 wins in that time.
business.
But so you have the one game set there, and then if you have the Suns, like let's say it was exactly as it is right now. Suns lose to the Clippers, and then Warriors beat the Trailblazers, and then Suns lose to the Warriors, and then they're out.
There you go.
And then I'd feel so bad for Dillon Brooks' player.
Oh, would you feel bad for his article yesterday?
Yeah, I would.
No way in hell they want to see us.
I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed Dillon, and I enjoy the idea.
He's funny.
I think having a crazy person on your team is a fun thing. And
it is a fun thing.
And you take the...
Yes.
You take the rocks with it when it goes poorly. And listen, like I hope he's at the point in his career where, like, if they do lose, he faces the media.
He will not.
He will not face the media. He does whatever.
That's not what he
You're
is.
expecting Dillon Brooks to evolve as a person. I don't think we've done that yet.
He has evolved as a player.
As a player.
But as a person, I mean, bro, he just put out an article calling his team the monster under the bed.
Yeah, and the KD said last night, he's like, somebody asked him, were you ever like worried about the Dillon Brooks trash talk? He was like, no, I did not. No, I
That's
don't
funny.
care. Yeah, I don't
my
care
favorite
about
thing of that was him talking about Kawhi being his white whale. He's like, I tried to pinch
Pinching
him
him?
once.
Just play basketball, bro.
Play basketball, bro.
Play basketball, bro.
Play basketball.
Outrageous.
New Balance needs to put a shirt out with that.
Play basketball, bro.
Play
basketball,
basketball,
bro.
bro.
Someone said that he should have whispered trees. And then maybe it would have had an effect.
Aspiration.
Outside of the play-in, obviously the Nuggets, Lakers, Rockets jockeying for 3 through 5 in the West is entertaining, and the Lakers are dying. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo.
Dying.
They have the Warriors.
Dying.
This is what happens. This is what happens.
Curse. And their coach is so mad at everything.
Yes.
And like,
Grizenhausen, baby.
I mean, seeing him get into it with Jared Vanderbilt last night
Bizarre.
was just, it really is.
Bizarre.
If you would have told me he got into it with somebody, and you see Jake LaRavia just standing there like... Yeah, you don't even know what to
do.
He's got a whatnot stream after the game. He's trying to get to.
Yeah,
Jake.
and it looks like, again,
Guys, listen to JJ.
I'm not a lip reader, but it seemed like Vando was like, "Why the f you take me out of the game?" And JJ Redick's just like sitting there amongst his assistant coaches. He's like, "Because I'm trying to win the game." You know what I mean? Like,
He played 5 minutes last night.
I know.
Bro. That's...
Well, he also yanked Rui Hachimura too.
Yeah.
And said he said I took Rui Hachimura out because he didn't do his job.
Yeah, JJ. Yeah,
That's what he said.
Man.
Keep talking. He gonna be on the unemployment line.
How much longer? Yeah.
Yeah, he gonna be on the unemployment. He keep yapping.
It only matters what Luka thinks.
It does.
Literally.
Literally.
They have Warriors, Suns, and Jazz left. So you would imagine.
You don't think that Jared Vanderbilt or
has sway,
or Roy Hachimura can go to like Rob Pelinka or whoever?
I don't.
Weirdly enough,
I don't.
It's fair.
I don't think so.
I don't.
Or DeAndre Ayton.
Right.
Oh, he said I can't catch.
Bro, he really said they stopped running plays to DeAndre Ayton because he can't catch.
I mean,
I saw there was this.
Was that a lie?
That is hilarious.
Was that a lie?
That is funny though. That is not, that is not just like the answer that most people give.
Coach speak.
Yes, that's not coach speak. Why is he not more of a focal point? We tried. He couldn't catch the ball.
He catches it with his face.
Yeah, what do you guys watch? He stinks.
You guys know
He's like an 8-year-old toddler, bro. He plays basketball like an 8-year-old toddler because 8-year-olds can't catch a basketball.
Yeah. This girl did a reenactment of old Luka and new Luka with these little dolls, and she was like, old Luka to new Luka, you have to go back to this exact date and you have to eliminate Nico Harrison. And he's like, why? She's like, because the least of your concerns is that you're on the same team as DeAndre Ayton, and the most is that you're about to lose your kids. And I was like, oh, you got to get out of LA.
Oh, wow.
It's crazy for as awesome of a draft as that 2018 draft was. The number 1 and number 2 picks in it are both.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Ayton and Bagley.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we would have looked at this and been like, oh, the Lakers have a real chance because the Nuggets have, outside of the Grizzlies tonight, the Thunder and the Spurs.
Oh, wow.
But now,
wait, the Nuggets have the Thunder and the Spurs after this?
Yep.
That's treacherous.
Well, you do
and
wonder.
The Rockets
but the
have
Thunder might have it all
Sixers,
wrapped up
Grizzlies.
too, right? Because they're up 3. They're up 3 on San Antonio.
Yeah.
But the thing with the Spurs, because Wemby's going to have to play. Because that's my next thing to look out. The 65-game rule will continue to be a storyline through the rest of this week because you have Wemby who has to play 3 of 4. Jokic and Kawhi can't miss a game. Obviously, Luka's out of it.
Yeah.
Ant's out of it.
He's out
but
tonight,
that plays a part because we talked
Ant's
about
out?
this when.
No, Wemby and Stephon Castle.
Yeah, they're both out.
They're out?
Yeah,
they're both out?
All right.
Yeah, Wemby
Cade's
and
supposed to be
Castle
trying to
out.
come back tonight.
Cade is playing tonight.
Well,
Yeah.
he's already out of the end of the season.
Yeah, but they're going to try to, again, you only have to play 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So they'll at least just run you.
Well,
I bet they'll
he
run
already
you.
uses 20-minute ones.
I'm saying you'll run Jokic out there
that's
for.
right.
He's already used
They'll
his
run
20.
Jokic
But
out there
Jokic.
for 21 minutes.
Oh,
Tonight,
yeah.
is what I'm saying.
Wemby already used this too.
Yeah.
So he got to play. He got to play a full game.
Yep.
But yeah, shout out to the VP race, bro.
Wow.
MVP race.
Defensive Player of the Year.
Defensive Player of the Year. All NBA.
Yeah.
Who would?
I think, look, it would be wildly unsurprising to me if the NBA comes in and says, actually, we're gonna make special stipulations. They're so soft about everything.
Do it.
They will. Watch them.
I know they will. And
Watch
don't
them.
do it. Don't bend to these
The
dudes.
same way that they threatened everybody about tanking, and then everybody was like, "Yeah, screw you."
You
And I think those two things work so
what are
poorly.
you gonna do? Fine us? We'll sign a Dama ball.
Bending to these dudes is why the
dumbass.
What didn't get played was the Haberstroh thing. The Haberstroh story from last week did not get enough play at all.
The
Talking
what?
about the national television games
Oh,
this
I know.
year. All the national
yeah.
TV games this year, teams where both of their star players were both available. 33% of the nationally televised games.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
I know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, don't bend to these dudes.
They will.
Don't
Well, and
bend
it
the
would
knee,
look so
Roser.
bad
Yes.
if you didn't bend to create some hyper rule to stop the tanking as it was getting so bad because you're like, well, we can't change it in the middle of this. But then if you come around at the end, it's like, well, actually, even though it's going to be.
They always do this. They're so soft, and they don't have any conviction about anything.
No.
They're
Stand
soft,
on it.
and they don't have any conviction because they even when they did the thing, they call Shams, and they're like, hey, float these things out there. And then they
Yeah, right.
It's
see
whichever way the wind
is blowing these days.
It's like, see what the people think. I mean, look, that thing I quoted at the beginning of the show, that's the largest margin of
it's been
this year, 13 points, and there's been 89 30-point blowouts.
God.
In the league that's about parity?
Yeah.
That's made all kinds of moves to increase parity?
That's not.
You saw the Hollinger thing where, like, the Notorious Nine, as they're calling them, and this was before last night's action. But so, like, the 9 teams not playing to win games anymore. Since the trade deadline, they've gone 17 and 144.
Oh, my God.
17 and 144, average margin of 13.9 since the
That
All-Star
is
break.
crazy.
We're one of the wins in there. We beat the Nuggets.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Look at us go.
And the Bulls.
Yeah, who'd you
Beat
do
the
for the
Nuggets and the
walk-off interview
Bulls.
that night?
She don't remember.
Tyler Burton,
Let's go.
I think.
Let's
I
go.
don't remember.
I think those last few.
It was
I have.
Deaky.
Who'd you do for the Bulls
No, I didn't
game?
have Deaky.
I think
I
we
never
had-
got
I
a
think-
Deaky.
I think-
I had Tyler Burton for one. I had Taylor Hendricks for one.
I think we had Omax from the locker room. I do.
For the
Yeah.
Denver game?
Yeah, I think that's who it was.
Yeah, now I'm really thinking back on that. What a time that was.
What a time.
What a surprising night that was.
How many home wins did we have?
This season?
Out of 41.
I have the standings.
We had
13.
Yeah,
Yeah, we only played 40. We only played 40 home games because we had the
Yeah, we
Europe
lost
games.
one.
Yeah, 13 and 27.
13 and 27.
13 and 27.
Oh boy.
Honestly, that's better than I thought.
Really?
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah.
All right, Roser.
Not me.
All right, bro.
Not me, Roser.
Yeah.
I think what
You
was
didn't-
the end? Like
I
we
thought
lost
we only
18
won-
of the last 20 at home,
I think that's right.
something like that.
Wait, for real?
No, that can't be right. 'Cause we had
Denver,
those.
Denver.
No, yeah,
and-
because those both came on. Those Pacers and Mavs wins both came on the road.
Hey, the 23-24 season, the year we were also like GG, his rookie year, 9 and 32 at home.
Hey, improvement.
Yeah,
We saw more
improvement.
home wins. Look at us go.
9 and 32.
And we were 18 and 23 on the road that year.
Wow. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
We all need a cleanse.
Oh, well, yeah, that's for sure.
The Rookie of the Year race is fun.
People are starting to do the
So
They're starting
do
to
you
do
know
the
the four? Do you know the 4 ties all
We can't
time?
do the. We can't do the
Just because I did it on the mismatch, I mentioned it, and Jacoby brought up. It was Jason Kidd and Grant
And
Hill.
Grant, yeah.
Dave Cowens and who?
Jeff Petrie.
Oh yeah, Jeff Petrie used to run the Sacramento Kings. I don't know the other ones.
Elton Brand and Steve Francis.
Oh yeah.
And you'll have to go back to 1951, 1952. Mel Hutchins and Bill Toshif.
Wow. So there have been 4.
You're
But
unfamiliar?
I've never heard of either one. of those human beings.
Mel Hutchins
This
and
would be
Bill Toshif.
I mean, this would just be so crazy if you had Co and they were like
And they were
both
teammates and
Duke,
friends.
both Duke, both friends,
Former
both
teammates.
roommates,
Right.
Both white guys.
It'd be
like
kinda
everything
fun.
about that is crazy.
Like, I don't want it. 'cause I think
Seriously.
ties
It
are
really is.
lame.
Oh my gosh.
But from a storyline standpoint, it's
It's
kinda
hard,
cute.
and it's also a hard choice.
Mel
Hutchins.
Because there has been look, you can argue that Khan has had this historic season and he's been part of winning, but you can also argue like his role is a lot easier than Cooper Flagg's. Cooper Flagg's like been thrown into being the man.
Yeah, he's third or what?
Playing every
Third or fourth on the
position.
totem pole in Charlotte.
Yeah,
Third.
at least, yeah.
Yeah.
He gets to play off it, right? There's not nearly the responsibility. And Cooper Flagg like had a historic season
And
as well.
And it really helped. Like, this is a recency
Yeah.
bias.
It had 96 points in
situation,
2
and to have
days.
96 in 2 days, become that.
Yep.
51 points in the one game. Like,
I think it's going to come down to singular votes.
and that's
It will.
So if you had a vote, who'd you vote for?
I actually turned in a week ago to Bontemps. I do the MVP thing for him, where he said, "Who would you vote for the top 5?" And I usually say, and it's the first time I can ever remember him. He also sent, "Hey, and if you'll send your top 3 for Rookie of the Year." And on that, when that was, I guess I was like 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
I had Khan there because Khan was like number 1 on all the rookie ladders.
Yeah.
Right. And the interesting thing is, have things changed enough?
Yeah.
In the last, you know what I mean?
Right.
Did he do it? Did he flip it? I will say the odds flipped.
Yeah.
The odds flipped. So I don't know what I would do today. If he texted me today and said, "What's your Rookie of the Year?" I don't know. I mean, it's got obviously one of those, and Edgecombe is 100% 3.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Do you think Seth will get first team? Or second team?
gonna say second team.
Probably second.
Yeah.
I'll lock him in at second.
All rookie, because Queen will probably be first team.
Queen will get first.
Edgecombe, obviously. Connon, Flag, Queen, and then who's the other one? There's one other on that. If you just went by the NBA rookie ladder, because they put out their last one, they said
Yes.
it was going to be their
And they
last.
still had Con on top.
Maxime Reynald's on here.
Harper?
And then Ced's the last one.
Okay, so it'll be close.
Dylan Harper. You put Dylan Harper on there. No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dylan Harper.
Oh, yeah,
Dylan
they have-
Harper.
Fears.
They have
be on the
Harper
second
and
team.
Yeah, so-
Reynaud ahead of
Yeah. Well,
Queen, Fears, Bailey, Trey Johnson, and Ced.
Well, and Reynaud is also he just won Rookie of the Month.
Yeah.
You know what I
So
mean?
back to
He's
the
actually really
recency.
good.
He's been great.
Yeah. some King's hope,
He is,
I suppose. This is right. He probably, now that I look at it, Dylan Harper is going to be first team.
Yeah.
All rookie.
Yeah.
So it would only be if Ced could get that Maxime Reynald spot.
Yeah, but-
and that'll probably come down between Reynald,
Yeah.
Ced, and Queen. And I do think that'll be kind of split.
Dang.
Yeah. So probably second team.
Yeah.
I'd guess.
The Reynaud thing, it shouldn't be like crazy. I mean, he's a second round pick, but like if you looked at like the college stuff, but he averaged 20 and 10 his senior year. Like, not a ton of dudes in college like
He's also
average 20 and 10.
He's also a 7-footer
and he
that
shoots
like
threes.
shoots threes.
Yeah, and he shoots threes.
It's hard to know when all
Yeah.
these teams suck so bad.
It
though.
is
Exactly.
like
It
it's
could
when
be
you're
empty
not,
stats,
you're
bro.
literally intentionally fouling in a game you're up in. Like,
It's just hard to
take
know.
stock on anything.
right? How serious
Yeah.
how serious do I take you?
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, we fell into this trap
Yeah,
2 years ago with the whole Gigi Vince thing.
yeah.
And it was like, oh, man, when all our awesome players come back, then you know what I mean? And it's like, it just didn't take. It didn't take at all. Yeah. You know what I mean? We thought we had like a starting 3 and a backup 4.
Yeah.
Like, look at all these games they had when these guys were out.
At least it taught the lesson.
Vince may never play in the NBA again.
He may not. He may not.
Like, for real.
Time.
That's so sad.
Meanwhile,
It just makes me sad.
Gigi is heading in next year as the last year of his deal.
Is that right?
The team options. I wonder if
Expiring contract Gigi.
I don't even know if it should be that. I wonder if you just extend him.
I mean, who knows?
Why would you not give him a little extension?
Because
he's 21.
Here's the thing. Like, just depending on what happens in the draft, I was talking about somebody last night about this. It's like, because I love Omax, right? But it's also like, where does Omax fit? If all these guys are back, and like, let's say you got the second or third pick and now you take Boozer, or you acquire a power forward, right? That you don't have on your roster.
Yeah.
Because you don't think it's going to be Gigi or Santi. Bro, you have Gigi, you have Santi, you have whoever power forward you bring in. It's like, where's my guy Omax getting minutes if everybody's back in the mix?
I mean, what, somebody can't play. You gotta have guys at the end of the bench that are okay with where they are. You know.
Yeah.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
I'm just saying in terms. I like watching him play.
Yeah, me too,
I
yeah.
want him in the mix.
Yeah, me
but it's
too.
like I don't know who he's playing
That's
over.
why I think ultimately like Cam will be back next year because Cam, it doesn't matter if he plays 20
Yeah, you
minutes,
need guys that won't
5
rattle the
minutes,
cage and
or
back into the
doesn't
bench.
play for 5 straight weeks or whatever. Like he's not going to be.
When also we
Yeah.
always need the maximum amount of players.
Yes.
Exactly.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case, bro.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Because we can't ever think about this thing
Yeah.
with
8
like,
or 9.
like it's all gonna work out.
Yeah.
No,
Like
a-
everybody's gonna be
like
healthy.
Like a normal team.
Right. like everybody's gonna be healthy and available. Yeah. Right. Got to plan. We got to plan. We got to be 5 deep in every
glass as
position.
possible.
They said we gotta be 5 deep in every position.
We need to expand the roster.
Like hockey.
Yes.
We need like a hockey team.
Yes. And we
Like line changes.
and put a huge onus on our hustle team. We got to be awesome. The hustle's
We
got to
have
be awesome.
I feel like it's been what year? How many years since we've been co with the Hustle Roser? 4.
Kenny Lofton here, his rookie year was the last
need
year
a
we
good
made the
hustle team,
playoffs.
bro. Like,
We do need a good hustle team. All right, that's going to do it for today's show. Thanks to John Rose across the glass. Thanks to Devin Walker. Thanks to Jessica Benson. Thanks to Jaylon back in the studio. We will be back tomorrow. Until then, we gone.